This piece was termed Oshiomole'S burial, but I'm sure they're referring to Oshiomole'S political burial. Let's find out what they call it so. Oshiomole'S funeral. Yesterday, I stumbled and listened attentively to Senator Adams Oshiomole'S boisterous and shameful lamentation video over his failure to hoist and foist his political poster child, Honorable Dennis Idahosa on Edo State All Progressive Congress APC during the primary ticket for the Edo State governorship election slated for September 21st, 2024. To be candid, Oshiomhole unrestrained emotion on the national television over the painful collapse of his political hegemony in Edo State and the rejection of Honorable Dennis Idahosa as the party's choice for governorship candidate is a political death sentence, as well as his political funeral. It was obvious from the very beginning that Oshiomole'S infernal and devious unhinged tactics are laced with malice and vindictiveness against the Essen people, regardless of the fact that his late wife, Clara, was an Essen woman. First, Oshiomhole begins his game of thrones by stamping his despotic presence, coercive apparatus, and power of repression by setting up an illegal screening committee headed by Honorable Professor Julius Igobere with specific order to disqualify the likes of Pastor Sage Izi Iyamu and others from the race. Even Professor Iwanvere could not resist the temptation from the pocket tyrant to disqualify his own comrade Friday and brother, who fought for the actualization of democracy in Nigeria, Professor Sylvester Odun Akani SOA. Oshiomhale's disingenuous outing was like watching a slow-motion movie with each cementing turns and tragic somersault. His nervous collapse, the muttering of disjointed and incoherent hate verbiage against the Essen people, few minutes later after his candidate's total rejection by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu at the State House Conference Hall, sign posted Oshiomhole as a pathetic slim and a despicable spectacle to behold. Those who know Oshiomole's for his inclination for self-destruction, absolute bias and hatred for the minority in politics could not have been more numb with revulsion over his tedious arrogance and his unqualified democratic credentials. His deficiency stems from being the creature of mere surfaces, completely bereft of studious and seminal interrogation of events. It has been suggested that his character flaws stems from acute anxiety and traumatic amnesia, leading to the forfeiture of his earlier political beliefs. Oshiomole's dismissal Oshiomole's dismal appeal to the presidency and APC leadership to support Honorable Dennis Idahosa candidacy, a gentleman to the core, and a blazing performance in the House of Representatives collapsed due to his brazenness and brigandage arising from his earlier uncouth disparaging of the same Honorable Idahosa as a fraudster 419 in 2015. In 2016, to legitimize his political banditry, Oshiomhole literally destroyed Pastor Sage's Ize reputation and political career, only to return in 2020 to idolize him appropriately as a knight in shining armor and a charming gardener who will make Edo blossom. If elected governor of a state, pathetically, Oshiomole's wayfaring blundering in politics is a revisionist, subtle way of desecrating civil society and democratic ethos in order to cover up for their personal frailties and illicit wealth. For Oshiomole's education, it should be noted that back-to-back democracy that excludes regional or ethnic consideration is a chalice poison that is meant for political backwater philosophers like himself. Nigerians are too enlightened and cosmopolitan for that gutter prescription because it is against demographic political balancing. It is common track that if there is rotation of power among the constituents, it will underwrite and underline fairness, inclusiveness, justice, and equity. Turn by turn, modified democracy is better than back-to-back modified democracy. Watching Oshiomhole on the national television saying that turn-by-turn democracy kills fairness shows that Nigerians and Edo people have been smacked into the jaws of self-important politician who has been chasing clout since 1999. In Oshiomole'S view, since the TV people in Benue State have taken possession of the governorship of the state since 1999 due to the numerical strength, and former governor Yaya Bello of Kogi State had been succeeded by his own tribesman, then Edo Central should perish the thought of governorship, since they do not have the numbers. Oshiomhole did not disappoint as an ethnic champion from his minority conclave of Esako. As governor of Edo State, 85% of his political appointments were from the three local government areas of Esako East, West, and Central. Under his ethnic watch, the vice-chancellors of Ambrose Ali and Iyamo universities, two ministers, Nigerian ambassador, senators, deputy governors, EFCC board members, to mention but few, are all from Esako. As far as Oshomole is concerned in Edo North politics, Owa West, East, and Akoko Edo local government areas can have their days in the sun. Therefore, it was so lifting that a former governor in the Southwest, who was famous for the alleged role he played in forcing Oshomole out of the office of the national chairman of the APC in 2020, was quoted just before the Edo rerun primary as faulting Oshomole's role in supposedly wanting to force his choice on the state. Oshiomhole had attempted to eliminate some aspirants from contesting the primaries but failed. This is reminiscent of his high-handedness as a national chairman when he manipulatively schemed Governor Godwin Obaseki out of the electoral process. That action led to the unfortunate loss of Edo State by the APC, Dr. Kayode Fayemi said in a statement issued just before the last weekend reruns primary. The rustication of Oshiomhole and his subversive policies of theft and stealing of the people's voices is a welcome development and should be celebrated. Politics of inclusivity should have no space for detestable, self-centered, unfeeling, overweening, and divisive political villain. Oshiomhole is one of the most dangerous Nigerian politicians alive that must be kept in check by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and lovers of democracy. We have not forgotten his reckless verbal missiles about Southern presidency during the initial preparations for the 2023 presidential elections in Nigeria. It is therefore appropriate to discuss about Oshiomole'S funeral because the man has simply beaten desperately more than he can chew in the recent democratic history of Nigeria. It is very sad that he has decorated himself as an enemy of genuine pluralistic democracy. So they say Oshiomhole don't use a hand, bury himself. Now tell them the talk that he has taken the last straw that break, or should I say broke the camel back, and that that what's it called? That he don't finish for him. But I'm not gonna know, but it's okay, his what's it called? His political, should I call him political godson, did not what's it called? His political godson was not able to fix that person there for now, as a godfather relationship do for politics. Alright, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.